Hello everyone, my name is Justin Pfeiffer.
And I'm Nick Sipnewski.
And it's been quite a long time since we've made a video, but we are back addressing what we've been up to in the past 2 years and what the future of this channel looks like. As some of you may know, our YouTube channel has been known as Justin and Nick, but we are now rebranding to Sunforest Films. We've progressed a lot in the past 2 years as artists and as people, and we'd like to reflect that in our channel and our content we make moving forward.
So during the past 2 years, Justin and I went to film school, where we went down to Orlando, Florida, and attended Full Sail University, and we went into their Bachelor of Science in Film program. That we're gonna save for another day. That was quite the experience. But in our past, we were focused on getting as much content out as possible, and we really did accomplish this to a sense, but now what we want to do is focus on making quality content that we're really proud to put our name on. So what this means is that we aren't going to have a dedicated schedule as of now, but we're going to put out quality content as we feel it should go out.
Not to say that we didn't learn a lot from those years we spent grinding on videos and staying up all night, because we did progress a lot as filmmakers, and for anyone trying to learn filmmaking or any other art, I do recommend just throwing yourself into it. It's a great way to learn. But we're in a new phase in our career, and I think we're looking forward to really making things that take some more time and take, a little more thought than what we were doing before, things we can really be proud of.
So in our past, we really used to strive on making as many short films and original stories as possible. And not to say we aren't gonna do that anymore, a big thing that we haven't been able to implement into the channel yet is film photography, digital photography, which is stuff that me and Justin have been doing for years on end now, and we really haven't had the chance to show anybody that or express that in the way that we've wanted to, other than maybe our private social media accounts. So we really want to bring that to the channel and to you guys so that you guys can see what we really enjoy doing, what we love doing, and I think that's a pretty big part of what our future is going to look like. We're going to have a lot of film camera reviews, film stock reviews, digital photography tutorials, and film camera tutorials, but we still are going to have the short films and the cinematic videos that we always did in our past.
I'm super excited for this next chapter for us. Nick and I have more time and resources than we've ever had. We're splitting our time between working on this channel and working as production assistants in film and television. So we have so many things we're excited to bring to you guys this year. So many new things, giveaways, fan interaction, and just things that we've never explored before. Some of you who have been watching for a long time may notice we're in front of a different backdrop today. For the first time on this channel, we're not filming in my bedroom. We're not in Nick's bedroom. We're in a dedicated studio where we leave all our lights set up. We built set walls, painted them, and we have a dedicated space to make our own videos. This saves us so much time by being able to leave all our equipment set up, leave the tripod here. We walk down, turn the camera on, and we're good to make a video.
Now, aside from everything that you see behind us, there's more behind the camera. This is where we're gonna keep all of our gear, and the rest of our studio space is gonna be. So let's turn the camera around and show you what we got. Studio tour, take 2, Mark. Actually, we're doing this about a week later. I had to get my wisdom teeth out and we had to reshoot this. So same change of clothes, and a week later, here we are. So coming down the stairs here, this is our official set or studio. And the first thing I want to say, this right here is actually something that we used a long time ago on a shoot. You're gonna see a lot of that down here. So we thought that was something cool that really added to the space. So immediately upon coming down the stairs, you're gonna see right to the very left, this is where you just saw us at. This is gonna be our set where we're gonna do a lot of our product reviews, a lot of the videos where you're gonna see me or Justin in front of the camera. This is a pretty simple setup, and this was actually achieved in a pretty short amount of time, and it really didn't cost that much money. We don't have drywall, we actually just have wood panels here built into 2 frames and secured to the floor and the ceiling, along with some lights, and that's really it. So you can see if you head behind here, this actually really is pretty space saving. This gives us plenty of storage. You can see the wooden walls that we built, and lo and behold, they actually came out pretty well with a coat of paint. So aside from having this just as our studio, we really can have this as a place where we can store all of our gear, which in the past we really never had this option. So it's really great in the end to have a place where you can keep everything and have it at, an ease of access so that you don't have to dig around for things and have, 10 things here and 10 things there. It's all in one central location, which makes shooting and getting projects done a lot easier. So the first really cool thing, this is one of my favorite things here. This is our film fridge, and since you're gonna see a lot more film product reviews, film camera reviews, we figured this was definitely a necessity, especially with all the film that we've been shooting lately. More videos on that to come. This is definitely something that we needed to have down here. Now over here, this is probably my other favorite part of the studio here. This is not all, but some of our film cameras that we plan on doing product reviews on, or stuff that we really just like using and having down here. And it was a really cool way to showcase some of the cool stuff that we have gotten over some time. So before we move along, I want to pass this one off to Justin.
So quickly, I think it's always important to have a little inspiration if you're trying to make a creative space. So right here we have a beautiful portrait of Jim Jarmusch, one of my favorite directors. So always remember, put a little inspiration when you're making a creative space and take some time to get inspired.
So like I said, since this is a storage space, it was a really good idea for us to go out and get some shelving units. Not only did this allow us to put all our gear in one spot, like I mentioned, it's just a good way to organize things. Now on this one, we like to keep a lot of props, a lot of things that we used in old videos, and especially some really cool things that definitely still work. This is just stuff that we might find ourselves using or have used in the past. Now over to the shelf, this is some of our gear. Definitely not all of it, but this is a lot of stuff that we use all the time. We have the Ronin, some cameras that you guys haven't seen, drones. We have some other film cameras in this bag here. Over to this shelf, we have some grip and electrical gear. Just necessities, stuff that you're gonna find us using, on short films, product reviews, anywhere that we're gonna have to light something, rig something. This is where we're gonna grab that from. So aside from that, we really don't have that much left down here, other than the miscellaneous shelf with some extension cords, some gels, diffusion, bounce boards, C-stands, you name it, it's down here in one place or another, along with the addition of some cool director's chairs, and of course, we can't forget to mention the kick-ass telescope that we have yet to do a review on, the Celestron 130 SLT. You will be seeing a review of this soon. However, there is one thing about this space. In reality, this is all just a basement. We aren't fortunate enough to have an entire building yet to ourselves, but we're very fortunate to have this space right here in Justin's house. So as you can see, back here is just an ordinary basement. But in this half over here, as of right now, this is the heart of Sunforest Films, where we plan to bring a lot of projects to you, our audience. But on that note, we do need to give a huge shout out to everybody who contributed to this and made this possible. So we need to give a shout out to Justin's parents, to my parents, and really everybody, especially you, who's been watching this whole time and who has really kept this alive for us, because this space right here is something that you would have looked at Justin and I 2 years ago and we would have said, that's never gonna happen. But look at what we have now. We have a totally killer space with totally awesome support, and from the bottom of our hearts, thank you all so much. We look forward to bringing you as many projects as we can in the future.
We hope you enjoyed that tour of our new studio. We are so excited for this coming year. We have a lot of new things coming. We hope you'll join us on this new beginning. Follow us on Sunforest Films on Instagram and on TikTok. We're going to be much more active on our social medias and interacting with fans, doing giveaways, so be sure to give us a follow there.
Really excited for the new start we have planned for you guys. Stay tuned. Wait, and before that, I need to say I'm wearing this headset only because nobody's behind the camera to listen to the audio, so I want you guys to think that I was some weirdo just wearing a headset. That's why.
This is authentic. We have two people here. We don't even know. Who knows if we're in focus?
We should be.
Hopefully.
Sunforest Films.